You're watching the Mailbox. We have a website called islammailbox.com. I'm Yusuf Estes, and we're going to get right on these questions right away, coming in fast. We really like your show. Want to pray for you and keep it going. Thank you very much. Okay, well, thank you. Here's another one. It says, what is the amount of mahr to give in marriage? Mahr is dowry in the English language. Well, how much should I give? I want to get married to a lady. And, oh, by the way, it also says who gives it to who. By the way, Christian religion, I don't know if you know this or not, it's always been traditional for centuries that the woman gives the mahr to the man. The woman is the one who gives the dowry to the man. At the time, even of the Nicaea Council, the famous one who the story of Santa Claus is based on, St. Nicholas, he was there, and he knew of a man that had 2 daughters, and he wanted to help them get married, but they didn't have any money. Somebody had donated a bag of silver to the church, and St. Nicholas threw it through the window in a little bag, and that is exactly how the whole idea of Santa Claus in the bag and the red clothes, because they used to wear a dress like that for their bishops at that time. Anyway, to come back to this, it is the man in Islam who gives the mahr or dowry, and he gives as much as he can, but it has to be agreed upon by the lady. And if she can't agree with him on it, then they don't get married. So he has to come up with whatever she wants, and it's up to her to decide, not him. He can offer, and if she accepts, that's fine. But she can decide, I want X amount, and then if he can't come up with it, well, that's just how it goes. I would like to mention, too, though, that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, even told one of his companions who said he didn't have any money to get married with, he said, do you know any of the Quran? He said, yeah. He said, you can use that, teach her the Quran as a dowry, too, because that's of a value. So by teaching even one verse from the Quran or chapter of the Quran to your spouse, if they accept that, then that's also a very pious and religious thing to do. And I suggest, ladies, to go ahead and ask for a few diamonds while you're at it, too. But, you know. We got another question. This guy, I know some guys are going to hate that one. Yes, it says, do women ever give khutbahs? And the answer is yes. Women have, for centuries, given the speeches, not necessarily the sermons on Friday from the minbar, no. But as far as giving speeches, even right after the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, his own wife, Aisha, gave many speeches from behind a curtain at her house. And since then, many women have been leaders in Islam in education and sharing the message of Islam. The first rector or director of the Al-Azhar University in Egypt, in fact, was a woman. There's more of this on our website. Go to our website, islammailbox.com, and find out more there. Till next time, peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.